Ladies and gentlemen, please listen close. They tried to bury you. They thought it was over. They thought dirt on your name, silence on your story, and weight on your shoulders would crush you. But God was watching. God doesn't bury his soldiers. He plants them. Listen to me carefully. Every moment they tried to break you was a seed. Every betrayal, every rejection, every failure, all of it was God digging into the soil of your life. They thought they were putting you in a grave, but God was putting you in position. Roots and wings, that's what he gave you. Roots so you cannot be shaken. Wings so you cannot be stopped. You were not buried to die. You were buried to rise. And I need you to hear me right now. This video, this moment, this voice you're hearing, it's not an accident. It's not random. This is your sign. This is God whispering to your soul. It's time. Time to stop living like you're a victim. Time to stop believing you're broken. Time to stop letting people define your destiny. Time to rise. Before we go any deeper, I want to pause for just a second. To everyone who's been here with me, supporting these messages, always showing up, you have my respect, my gratitude, my loyalty. And to those who are new, welcome. You're here because something in your spirit is hungry. Don't just listen. Join the mission. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button. Leave a comment below about where you're watching from, because this community is about growth, power, and transformation. We rise together. Now let's keep moving. Let me tell you the truth nobody likes to hear. Life is not supposed to be easy. Life is supposed to test you. You don't get strong by coasting. You don't get wise by being comfortable. You don't grow wings without first being trapped. The weight you carry, the pain you feel, the betrayal you suffered, that is God's training ground. And you've been through enough training. It's time to fight back. Look at history. Nelson Mandela was locked in a cell for 27 years. 27 years where the world thought he was finished. 27 years where they tried to bury his voice, his fight, his vision. But when he came out, he didn't crawl. He didn't beg. He walked out with roots deeper than ever and wings that lifted a nation. They thought prison was a grave. God made it a garden. Think about Abraham Lincoln. He lost elections. He failed in business. He went through depression so heavy that most men would have quit. But he didn't quit. He kept moving. And when he finally reached the presidency, he carried with him the scars, the failures, the pain. Those roots made him unshakable. Those wings made him unstoppable. They tried to bury him with defeat, but God planted him with resilience. Do you see the pattern? It's the same for you. Those nights you cried when no one cared. Those moments you wanted to quit. Those people who turned their backs when you needed them the most. All of it was soil. You weren't buried. You were planted, and now it's time to rise. But you can't rise with the old mindset. You can't rise carrying dead weight. You can't rise if you're still waiting for people to clap for you. You rise by deciding, by saying enough, by saying, I am done shrinking, by saying, God put me here for more, and I will not waste it. Listen closely. The enemy's greatest weapon is making you believe you're powerless. The moment you start believing your story is over, they win. But God didn't give you roots for nothing. He didn't give you wings to sit in the dirt. He gave you both so you could be grounded in storms and unstoppable in flight. You are stronger than you think. And if you don't believe it yet, stay with me, because by the time we're done, you won't be able to see yourself the same way again. Remember this: pressure creates diamonds. Burial creates roots. Weight builds wings. You needed the pain. You needed the betrayal. You needed the struggle. Because without it, you wouldn't have depth. You wouldn't have power. You wouldn't have vision. You wouldn't have fire. And let me tell you something even deeper. People who tried to bury you, they weren't your enemies. They were your builders. Their rejection pushed you back into God's plan. Their betrayal freed you from dead weight. Their laughter hardened your skin. They didn't bury you. They built you. Right now, some of you are sitting in silence, thinking about those who left you, those who hurt you, those who doubted you. And I want you to let that energy fuel you, not to prove them wrong, not to chase their approval, but to prove God right, to prove that He didn't make a mistake when He planted you. Your comeback isn't about them. It's about you. It's about who you're becoming. It's about the strength that's being revealed. It's about the wings that are waiting to open. You were not meant to crawl in the dirt. You were meant to fly. So, let me ask you, when are you going to stop waiting? When are you going to stop doubting yourself? When are you going to stop playing small? The time is now, not tomorrow, not when they apologize, not when things get easier. Now, because God already gave you what you need: roots and wings